Good morning, guys. I want to come on here and see how much further we can get into the cover. I believe everything is pretty much dry, that we'll be able to work with it today. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Get this one going. Make sure the volume is down. Where's the volume? Okay. They had the volume all the way up. Okay, where's the TikTok? There. Come on. Okay, right here. No. Nope. Not doing that. Select more photos. But we're not going there though, so let's exit out of there. Okay, how do I I forgot how to do this. Maybe up here. No, that's not it either. I forget. Let me see over here. No. How the heck do I go to go there? Okay, that works. Okay, that works good. All right, so yesterday we did quite a bit of the cover. We worked on it. We got a lot of things glued together, and we left them to dry overnight. And then let's start with our zippers here. No gap got lifted. Nope, there's no gaps. Looks pretty good. No gap here. That looks nice. I don't need the mouse right now. Let's put it right here. Keep it out of the way. The only thing I don't like is the indentions that it has. It's created some indentions there from the so you can see those indentions from the clips. Now, before I put this on, the next step, I need to score it a 1/2 inch. And I also need to make sure that the zipper is going to work correctly and it doesn't interfere with this part. Nothing interferes with that part. That almost looks like stitching. Like I've done stitching there. Invisible stitching. Oh, okay. See how freely it goes up and down? Make sure the other side is like that too. Okay. I want to make sure you put both of these together. I gotta bring this down. Oh yeah. Why does it look weird up here though? Does it feel weird there? Once I have it like that, that'll be, oh yeah. That's odd, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird to have this movement right here. It feels like it's maybe it's because of the glue. Probably, it feels very stiff. It feels very, very stiff. Okay, so that's how it is. It's all glue, no stitching. That's how it looks. All glue, no stitching. That's that side there. Okay. Okay. I like playing with these clips. I wonder if I should sort out the colors. Nah. And then I'll have too many jars. If I were to sort these out in colors, because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 different colors in here. So we're not going to do sorting out of colors. I don't like this, the way this, it feels like it's too tight. Like it's too tight in there. Maybe I should have separated this a little bit more. Especially this side here. This side here is a little bit, actually it's the same up here. All of this is okay. It's just right there. And I don't think I have that problem with this journal. I don't have that problem with this other journal. No, I don't have the problem with that one. Let's see something that this is going to about 1 inch. That is a little bit less than 1 inch. Let's see how much it is once we score it. Go ahead and score this a 1/2 inch. I should do each one separately. It'd be better to work with. Where's my wheel? I need the scoring wheel. I'm sure I got the right one. Yeah, nope, this is the cutting wheel. That's the cutting wheel. I'm pretty sure I put it back in here. This is the perforated wheel. Perforated. Here's the scoring wheel. I'm going to be doing some stamping on these. Or some cutting. But I want to get this cover. I was about to say jacket. I want to get this cover done. Get it over with. I got a lot more to do after this. Work it this way. The problem is if I do it this way, it might shift, and I can't see it if it shifts. Can't do it that way. I gotta do it this way. I'm gonna have to tape it down so it doesn't move. Let me stand up. I'm gonna need to put pressure on this. And this is all I want to do for right now is just score. I'm not going to glue the zipper just yet. Just going to give it a nice score. A nice score, and then I'll pinch it together. And then we'll set it aside and keep working with the rest of the cover. That way, when I get ready to glue this onto the cover, my score will be done. My scoring will be done. I'll see. That's how easy. Once you score it with the wheel, that's how easy it is to fold. And then, what did I use last time to press this down? I used the bone folder. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pinch this down so it'll stay until we get ready to glue it. My daughter and my son were over yesterday. And we had a big old plate of dinner. And then my daughter and I, we did a little bit of diamond painting. Barely just got started when my son wanted to leave to go to his house, and my daughter wanted to go visit. So we'll be doing that diamond painting together every time she comes over. I can't wait to get it done. It's called the Four Seasons, the Four Season trees. It's got the winter tree, summer tree, autumn tree, and winter, summer, autumn, and spring tree. Boy, it's gonna look nice once it gets done. I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it up in the I'll post it to Facebook, and I'll post it to TikTok, and I'll post it on YouTube on the see, that's not straight there. That got messed up like that. I can do it like this, and then okay. And you score it. Yeah, I'll post it once it's done. But it'll be a long while before it gets done. Because I will only do it when I only work on it when she gets here to visit, and then we work on it together. I'm not gonna work on it by myself when I have all these other projects lined up. I also gotta finish building my grocery store building blocks. I gotta finish that. That was almost 2,000 pieces. Then I gotta do one of my teddy bears. That's, I think, over 8,000 pieces or 9,000 pieces, something like that. I might do a live every once in a while with a teddy bear block. And the blocks are the building of it is pretty scary when you're not used to building that type with those types of blocks. It's not the same as what I'm used to. Not the same as the Lego or the miniature blocks and tiny blocks. It's just not the same at all. They interlock. That's what they do. They interlock. I can't wait because it's supposed to be 19 inches tall. How great is that? 19 inches tall teddy bear. My bald head. My hair's falling out. My hair is falling out. I don't care that it's falling out. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that there's hair all over the place. That's the part that bothers me the most. And then it gets caught in between my shirt and the back. It starts making my back itch. When it's inside my shirt and it's caught in between the cotton of the shirt. Okay. Okay. So now we'll set these aside. Should I put it together like this? We'll set these aside until we're ready to glue this into the cover. But we're almost there. And we'll be ready to glue it into the cover. Okay, let's take a look at all the other pieces. See what we can make down with the other pieces. Oh, I haven't eaten breakfast. I haven't eaten anything. I had a cup of coffee and decaf. These are for the Happy Mail. Just want to take them off of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a little more. Actually, 2 more. Oh, where can I put these? Let's get them out of the way for right now. Keep these together like that. Put them in here. Okay. Now, let's see. What part should I do next? We have this. We have this. So this and one of the zipper need to go on this side. I think this is all we have to do. And this cover and this pocket. I want to do this pocket last because this pocket don't need to go in between anything. I just need to know where I'm going to lay it down. And look at it. I might have to cut just a little bit more. I really don't want to cut no more off of it, but I might have to. We'll see. So we'll just set this aside and keep this on here so that the score line can stay there. Oh, you know what? I need to, before I forget, distress the zipper. I want to distress that now because I'll forget. See, it had the score line is a little bit loose. It's a little bit loose on this one. So probably by the time I get to it, it'll be more loose. So we'll go ahead and keep this on here. We'll go ahead and keep that on there like that. Okay. Keep that there like that. And then, okay, I need to think, should I glue this on now? I think I'll glue this on now. Let me distress this first. Ooh. I realized this was sticking out. Let me distress this first. So that means take all of this off. Distress. Let's do this side first. I should have distressed it this part here too. It's too late now. we'll see. We'll see if I can play with that with a Q-tip. And then, if I remember, I will do it again so it'll get a little bit more darker, because this is going to soak it up. This material, Craft Tech, is going to soak up the ink. So if I remember, before I put it on, I'll distress it some more. Especially because this is the part that's going to get glued. Okay. Let me see if I can do this with the Q-tip. Oh, my Q-tip is gone. I thought I had a Q-tip in here. I know I do. Oh, there it is. Because I don't know if I want to bring another Q-tip out. I'd have to look for it. And I don't do that right now. Oh, you know what? I don't even need to do that. I don't even need to do that. I'm going to do it this way. Can't even really tell that it's on there. I don't want to bend it too much because I don't want it to separate itself. Okay, this is better. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. It doesn't look distressed though. It looks colored in. I don't know if y'all could tell that it's distressed. See how it looks just colored in there instead of distressed, like this area here. How that looks. My TikTok looks smoky. The screen looks smoky. Is that because of the camera? It doesn't look nice and clear. Oops, what happened here? What happened here? Clear. Yeah, okay. That was weird. Okay, so that one is done. Now let's do this one real quick. What was that? Sound like I dropped something. The heck is all this thing that's coming apart? Where did that come from? Yep, so I'm going to be getting into leather-bound journals. I'm going to be crafting some of that. Leather-bound journals. Can't wait till I start working with those. Those will be quick, easy, quick project. Very quick. It's just a matter of putting the planner together and then inserting it into the leather-bound journal, into the cover of the leather-bound cover. I think it's time to switch out the Q-tips, so I gotta look for my Q-tips. So I had them in the drawer and then I moved them. I don't remember where I put it. Because I was using it in the room. And the ones that are in the bathroom, they stay in the bathroom. I don't want to bring those out here. They have to stay over there. They're not for here. So I'm not going to dip into those. Okay. Yeah. Much better. Much better with the distressing inside the zipper, which I should have done before I applied the zipper on. I'm going to need to do this edge a few times. I feel like throwing up. I think it's that coffee. It's giving me that feeling. I can't fight this feeling anymore. Ugh. All right. Anything else I need to distress? So now, this goes on the outside, so that's like almost last. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this on here. Let me separate. And then I think that before I add on the, I'm going to leave some part of this open and some part of this open if I do it that way. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Let me see. The gusset is in the inside. So, about like that right there. Okay. So, it's not go. Am I going to be able to, because this is quite stiff now. I'm going to need to bend it like this for right now. I'll apply this on here. Oh yeah, that's good. It looks real good. Apply it to here in order to okay, so this is not quite end to end. It's about, I need to make sure. Okay, let's put some glue on this. Man, I really haven't been on that long. Probably a half an hour now that I've been on, and I'm about to get off because I do not feel good at all. I don't know why, but let me take some off of here because I don't want this to ooze on the inside. And I don't get stuck. Okay. It will spread, but I don't want it to spread beyond that. Got to ooze on down the road. Got to ooze on down the road. I usually don't smell this glue, but today, now, oof. I think it's gotten more sensitive now that I feel nauseated. Did they get some of the ink in there? It feels like some of this ink that's on the tissue paper got on here, got in the inside of that nozzle. Because that nozzle looks black. The ink, the glue. That's weird. Weird. Okay. Let's get some clips ready. And let's get ready to rumble. Okay, I'm going to be rumbling. Oh, man, I'm going to be rumbling with this. Keep getting glues on my fingers. Oh, it's getting stronger and stronger by the minute. The nausea sensation is getting stronger and stronger by the minute, and the smell of that glue is not helping the nausea any. I think right here might be a good place to put this one. Let's bring it out a little bit more this way. Okay. Pull down a little bit more. Ay, Dios mío. This glue is getting on my nerves. I should try to straighten it out first right here. Come on, pull down. There we go. Pull down for mama. There we go. Okay, now you can scooch up there a little bit more. Okay. And scoot down this way. A little bit more. Okay. That's it. Now we'll do these edges first, and then we'll fold it right there. and pinch it all the way to the, let's see, I think I'll pinch this one, the corner from the top or the bottom, whatever that is. Whichever movement that gets, top or the bottom. Oh, headache is starting to set in. I gotta conform myself into a pretzel. Maybe if I turn this around, it'll be easier to work with this way. I didn't quite make it to where I wanted it to go. Now all this glue is sticking out. Okay, let me get a wet one. A wet wipe. I say wet one. A wet wipe. I'm trying to get some of this glue off of here. Okay, that looks better. Okay. All right. I'm going to start at the very tip over here, the corner, and work my way to my left side. Gotta put a lot of glue, even if you have to clean up afterwards. After or before, during or after, clean up a little bit, but get that glue in there so that you can have really good contact and your junk journal can last all kind of abuse. Now the leather bound, I gotta look into it because I'm not sure if I'll be able to use the same needles in my sewing machine. If I'm gonna be doing any sewing, which I probably will be sewing pockets. I don't know. I gotta do a lot of research on how to work with leather. I'm talking about real leather, not pleather, but real leather. I gotta see what tools I need to, hopefully I have the tools that I'm gonna need, I'm gonna be using. So I hope I have them tools. I think, oh, I'm gonna have to bring these more to the edge because where I want it to really seal is the edge. That's making the glue ooze out even more, which is fine by me. That's all right. It's gonna dry up clear. Dry up nice and clear. You guys get these clips on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. They're not that bad. Okay, I need that one all the way to this edge right there. They are they're pretty cheap. If you get the bucket, if you get this little bucket here, there's 100 in here. I already had like 20, and those 20 were about the same price as 100, but that was like about 15 years ago. About 15 years ago when I was sewing dresses and stuff like that. I wasn't even making my own iPhone case. That's when the iPhone came out and I started doing my own iPhone case. That was a pretty good experience. I liked that. That was a nice project. I'm gonna be getting a Nintendo Switch here soon. I'll probably make my own cover for that too. I'm gonna see how I do it. I want to make it with padding. Has some padding on it to protect it very well. Okay, now this part here has a gap. So we want to make sure this is all the way to the edge. So we're going to go back here, go to this edge. We're going to make sure we get good contact with the edges, at least the most. Everything else will follow. Make sure this corner here is tight. So I want a nice tight corner. How is everybody doing in the storm? Anybody get snow? If they did, how much snow did they get? That's what I would like to know. I don't see much on TikTok unless I don't really have the right people to. A lot of my people live up north too, so let's see how the snow is. That would be nice. I miss the snow. I miss playing in the snow. Okay, so that is done. Now we gotta let that dry. So we cannot do nothing until that dries. We can't do nothing else. This will go towards the back here. Let's see how we do that. Put it like that. Okay, this will go towards the back. And I'm wondering, should I do that now? Or no? No. Let's go. This one. No, this goes in the front. I'm sorry. This is the one that goes towards the back. I want to make sure I do the right one, ladies and gentlemen, because nut. There we go, like that. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on, but we need to cut it right here. Give it a straight line. It's a little bit over the edge. Get that out of my way. I need a lot of this stuff out of my way. I think I'm going to have to get another bucket. Look how I already went through all of that. Why are you out of your spot? Get back in your spots. In there. Okay, let's see. Put you over there. Put you over there. You guys want me to do the overhaul of this craft room when I tear it apart on live? I'm going to be tearing apart this craft room after I get all my projects done that I already have commitment to do. Once I get done with those, then I'm going to overhaul this craft room again. I think the best way for me to do this would be, oops, because I can't see the line. I can't see the score line. So, and before I do this too, I need to distress everything. I'm trying to glue as much as I can so that way tomorrow I can continue. Can't wait till I get the zipper on. The zipper and the cover. Put the cover onto the binding. And then I can go ahead and work on the signatures and make some pretty pages. Make some pretty pages pop. Now, is this the side I'm going to be using? Nope, I'm going to be using this side. So that means I got to glue it on this side. Like that. Yeah, I got to glue it this side. Okay, let me go ahead and distress this line because I need it. And then distress everything else. Okay, let me distress this other side. And at the same time, I'm breaking up the fiber where the score line is. have to keep an eye on the puzzle on TikTok so it doesn't kick me out. Kick me out of TikTok. Oh, I think for the mustard one, I got this just popped into my head. The mustard one, I'm gonna see this would go that way, and then let me see. I can visualize it for this one. Visualize it. See if that's what I should do. Cause I think the mustard one that I do, I'm gonna have this part here and this part here. But I think what I'm gonna do is make a buckle, a wide buckle. So I'm gonna need like a piece to go here for the buckle and a piece to go here like a belt. Maybe I should make it go all the way around for the mustard one. Make that belt go all the way around. Should it be one piece going all the way around? Or should I do two pieces? And should I make it come from here all the way around to here? And then from here, the other piece all the way to here with a nice buckle. It's going to be a sunflower theme. So I wonder if there's such a thing as a sunflower buckle. Sunflower buckle. Where's my phone? Let me see. I'm going to go to Amazon first. Sunflower buckle. B-U-C. Buckle. Just the buckle, not the belt. Only the buckle. Search. That's not sunflower. Oh, how pretty is that? Look at this one, you guys. Look at that one. Look at that one. That is so pretty. I like the, I'm going to make a copy of this. Because I'm going to try to AI that. Let's see. I'm going to AI that. That one is so pretty. That one's a cute one too, but I like the first one better. The Facebook see it too. Are awesome. Oh, that's not the kind of buckle I want though. Is that how the other one is? Well, let me see the under of this. Yeah, this is nice. I like that one. Oh yeah, I like that buckle. This is going in my cart right now. $11.99. I wonder what's the size. Does it say the size? Oh, that is so pretty. Oh yeah, this is going into my next journal. Oh yeah, I don't like it as a belt. I don't like it as a belt, but it's gonna look cute in my junk journal. What's the size of this? It looks pretty big. Right here, nice chunk of it. Oh, millimeters. I don't like millimeters. Mille. Okay, so we saw that one so far. I'm not going to just stop there. Keep looking. Linear. Is that what you call that? Linear. That's cool for the edge of the pages. The only problem I have with that is that it's quite expensive just to use for the edge of the pages. $10. Give me something in the $2-3 range. Oh, beautiful pendant or brooch. That's a beautiful brooch. I'm already looking into my next journal, and it's not gonna be ready for months. Not gonna be the J and the B. My two favorite initial, J and B. Is this another brooch? Yep, that's another brooch. And depending on how thick they are, how much is that howled? That's $11, $11.99. I'm sliding the puzzle into place, or dragging the puzzle into place on TikTok. Okay, so it doesn't kick me out. Yes, $11.99. This one is $5.99. No, don't like it. That's a daisy. Okay, I'm done with the sunflower. Yeah, so definitely going to get that buckle. And I am going to do the belt. That buckle convinced me to do the belts for the next journal. And the mustard, let me put that in my cart too, also. Let me take this all off of here so I can get some good, quick. What's it called again? What's this called again? I forgot. Oh, I just said it. Craft Tech. Craft Tech mustard. Don't give me real mustard. I want the Craft Tech color mustard. How are you going to do that? Paper fabric mustard. There we go. That is so pretty. More orangey. I'm going to have to get 2 rows. Well, the price is going down on it, though. I like that. See, that's more orangey. That is more orangey than... Oh, it looks red on YouTube. It's not red. What about Facebook? How does it look on Facebook? On Facebook, you can almost see the... Yeah, that's about the true color on Facebook. But on YouTube, it looks red. And on TikTok, let me see. That's the true color. Okay. On TikTok. So YouTube is the only one that's not giving me a true color. So, I want it more yellowish for sunflower. I might not be able to go with that one. But I do like it. Here it is. This is the one I'm talking about. This is the one that I really want for the sunflower. I thought it was that one. I don't know why the other one popped up. This is more mustard. The other one was more orangey. Where is it? Right here. That one is more mustard. Let me see what it says for color. Oh, it's just got a number. GZ03. Okay. On YouTube, that's not the right color. That almost looks like the other one that I was talking about. And then on Facebook, the delay is so unreal. Okay, that's the one I'm going to use for the sunflower journal. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to need 2 pieces. Oh, yeah, the price going down. I hope by the time I get it, because I ain't getting it anytime soon. What happened to the other stuff I put in the cart? The sunflower buckle. It's not in the cart. Sunflower buckle. Yeah, I want to make sure this is in there because I'll forget it later. By tomorrow, I'll forget probably. Okay, now it's in my cart. What am I looking at so far? And I gotta get 2 of the mustard rolls. I gotta get the rolls now because I need to flatten them. That's gonna take like about a month to get nice and flat. So I need 2 of those. Make sure I got 2 in there. The buckle is still not in here. Oh, it's in the safe for later. It says in stock. Move to cart. So what was the problem? The craft paper size is 16.9 by 58.5. And to make one of these covers, you need 2 of them. You definitely need 2 of them. Okay, so let's get back to distressing this so I can get out of here. The quicker I get this done, the quicker I get out of here. I am not feeling well. Okay. Did I do the other side? Yes, I did. That was the first thing I did. Okay, so now I don't even know why I did this other side because I need to cut it. I need to cut. Make sure this is nice and straight first of all. Straight doesn't cut it either. See all that I gotta take off. That's about a 1/4 inch. Let me go ahead and mark it right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off right now. That's less than a 1/4 inch. I need it on a solid line. I have ink smeared all over the cover and stuff. Just nice and straight right here. Okay, all of this is nice and straight now, except for the bottom. Okay. There to there. I'm using my other scissors. Put 10 holes in there. Maybe I should have used the fabric scissor, but it's too late now. It's okay. All right, now let me round the corner. Round. And again, am I gonna have this side. So this is the inside right here. And I cut that much off of it. I should have been making templates as I went along, because that's how I did the other templates. I made templates as I went along. And I didn't have my thinking cap on this time. If I had my thinking cap on, I would have made. But then again, I ran out of cardstock, so that's okay. That's okay. I can play some other day. That's okay. All right, now this is going to get glued on to here. That's the back. Let me see now. Make sure it's going to be end to end. I don't want my head in the way. I hate my head in the way. Because I just got a messy bun because I just put my hair up and it kept on going. Now I don't like the way it looks on the Facebook camera. What is that sound out there? That can't be the wind. Is that the train? It sounds like the train, and it sounds like it's off the railing. Or somebody's got a bad start in the car. So we have about that much glue. And if y'all want to see what kind of glue I'm using, this is the one that I'm using. It's called Fabric Fuse. Fabric Fuse. Quick bond. And it bonds quickly only if you're not using as much as I am. Because right now I'm just using a whole bunch of it. I'm being very generous. I'm giving it a lot. I'm trying to get to the edge as much as possible. I don't want to touch the glue to achieve it. So just like that. It's starting to get a little sticky. So it's starting to dry. Okay. Okay, so I think these clips were only $6 something. They're really not that expensive. But my daughter bought it for me. I asked her if she can get it for me. She did not hesitate. She just went ahead and did it. And that was yesterday while she was over here is when I asked her. And it came today, early this morning. Okay, guys, this is it. I am done for now. I'll let all this stuff dry. Let all this stuff dry, and then I can get back to working on the pages, making some beautiful pages. I don't feel like there was any seepage in the underneath because I don't feel no glue on my fingers. And then this one is going to be pinched underneath here. So, oh, it's getting all black on the side that I want to use. It's got all the crumbs from the ink pad. And that's the top side. So that'll get pinched underneath here. So you won't be able to see this right here. Which is good. As you can see it on the other one. The other one, I didn't have a long binding like this one. This is, or not binding, what do you call this right here? The spine. There's the spine plus the front and back. The spine plus the front and back. Okay. So this is all for now, guys. Look at that gap. I don't want that gap to be floating out there. So we need to keep trading this until it goes down. You get nice and flat. Other than that, otherwise it's going to be too poofy. I'm going to put the other one on. I'll make sure everything is nice and tight before everything comes together. I was saying that I couldn't feel the glue seeping. It's seeping now that I'm pressing it into the fabric, into the fibers. Oh, bums me. Nope. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to take this off. Oh, man. I just realized one thing. Take it off before it becomes permanently dry. Or even semi-dry. Hopefully it won't rip. That was already gluing onto itself. We don't want that. Okay, good. I was able to take it off. We have to do... This is what I just put on. I took off. We had to do the zipper first. I just realized that. We're going to do the zipper. I just realized that. So, in order to do the zipper, make sure it's even. I think the score line is... Does this go from end to end almost? So what end do I want it to use? Yeah, we have to do this first, and then this goes. And then the other part sandwiches it all together. Okay, so okay, and I almost put this one here. That would have been the wrong one. It goes this way. Yeah, because this is the top. Yeah, okay. This is the side I got to use first. You see how nice that scored? Now it's nice and bendable. I don't know if I want to go all the way to the top or leave the, I think I'll go all the way to the top. Make that meet up there. And that's okay right there, like that. So if I meet up all the way to the top, then that's how this one will be. I can't get over how that looks so weird. Okay. Let me go ahead and put glue on this. And then over here, I didn't. Let's see if this part will be dry, at least to be workable. This is gonna go this way, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I want it. Okay. I'm glad I caught that in time. Not only that, but the glue had oozed onto this side, so when I would have went to go open it, that would have been glued down into there. And then I really would have had to fight with it to not let it have much damage. You know? I think I'll reheat the chicken that was left over from Texas Roadhouse yesterday. I have a little bit of that before I go lay down. See if that'll take the nausea and dizziness away. Because I don't have no more dizziness medication. I think I already used it all up. And today is what, Sunday? So I have to wait till tomorrow, go to the clinic and get another refill on the dizzy pills. And I hope to get over it because I want to keep working on this book. I can't believe I almost messed up. That wasn't almost, guys. That wasn't almost. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for hanging out. Leave me a comment or two letting me know if you guys like it or not, and what you think I should do. What would you like to see in this journal? This journal is Paris. The theme is Paris. Mm-hmm. So as I'm building this one, My mind is already working on the next one. On the next turtle. See, now I gotta press this down like I did the other one I took off. Press it down, and that way we know we got good contact. Since I'm not putting the clips all the way down, because I want to make sure it's pinched at the edge, because this is so wide in the inside right there that it's not going to make contact, because that's wide. It only pinches the very tip, and then the rest of it, there's no contact on the inside right here. So that's why I put it all the way to the very tip. See, right there. So I use the tip on the tip, and then I'll just press this down until it makes good contact. Once it makes good contact, then I can let it go. All right, now there's gaps in it. And even though this is going to get sandwiched in between the other one, we still don't want these gaps in here. These open gaps. Because it'll just make it look bulky. It would be easier just to sew it, but I don't want to sew it. I don't want to see the thread. I don't have the color of the thread that I would like on it. For the mustard one, though, I might be sewing that one. So I am going to do my best to look for the color. That, as a matter of fact, I can start looking for that on Amazon like I did the other stuff. Okay, so I can make sure there's not going to be any lift. Let me just give it 5-10 minutes there. And maybe we should do the zipper tomorrow or tonight. So that way we can leave this on for 24 hours. We'll leave this one on for 24 hours. In order to do this one, I'm going to have to go here. And how am I going to do that? Yeah. I have to go here. Yeah, I don't want to take these off as I work this one. So I'm going to have to remove some of these and then put it back after I get this side done. Okay, I'll work it up to there. Now this is the side that I went all the way up. Yeah, this is the side I went all the way up, right here. And go all the way up right there. Like so. Okay, let's get this glued on so I can get out of here. And then we will come back tomorrow and undo everything. And we are almost there. Oh, I wish I could put this one on now too. This one is going to be a little bit difficult. I cannot put this one on just yet. But I'm going to see if I can put this one on after I get this side done. Let me distress it in the inside a little bit. I got my fingers all inked up. Look at that. I need to wash my hands real good before I go to bed. And I mean real good. I'm going to finish this. Let me press this down, make sure we have good. We have good, break the fibers up in there. So we have a nice tight score line. Oh, put it on this side. Just this one strip alone is a lot of work. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this off. I believe on the other zipper I did the same thing. This is going to be glued down, so that's not going to show. Okay. See how it becomes like, I need it more tighter. It's too loose. Tighter but loose at the same time. Loosen. So that way when we get ready to use it, we can go buck wild on it and not worry about it coming apart. My eyes feel tired. Where's the top to this? This is one that I do not want to leave exposed to the air because this was not cheap glue at all. That's just like the fiber tack. Not cheap at all. That is the bottom part, right? Yeah, that's the one that goes into the... Okay, so this one will start all the way over here. Bring this in. Come on. Right there you go. Right there you go. Oh, yes. Wow. Oh, no. Don't come apart now. Okay, I need to start pinching this baby. I'm not going to be able to see underneath. Right now, I'm just going to put these on here. Just put them on any old way. Right now, so I can get this going. Going. Just hold it together for right now. Look how pretty it looks so far. So far, so good. There's all these colors. Let's see if they look good. Okay. I'm about to run out of these clips. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna just stay like that. The corner is very important that it seals. Okay, now we need to make sure there's not going to be any gaps back here. And now this is a little bit hard to work with. I'm going to flip it this way. Oh, look, there's hardly no gaps at all. I barely had to do any pressing. But there is gaps, just not as bad as when these started out. I hope this is in there all the way, because this doesn't look like it might be. I think it is. Yeah, we'll leave it. Okay, guys, look at all these beautiful clips on there. We'll be taking them down pretty soon. We'll take them down. We'll take them off tomorrow. So we'll only have 3 more pieces. We'll put these 2 on tomorrow. We'll put these 2 on tomorrow. The pocket should be dry by now. Oh, there was a gap right there. Oh no, that's supposed to be open. Okay, I think I can go ahead and take this apart now. I don't know why I didn't have plenty of these, because this was the first one that I did. And this is going in the inside. Yeah, see, I needed to go right up to the edge. But you do and you learn. You go on to the next one. Okay, this is the back. Oh no, this goes on here, on this side here, right there. And then once all of that is said and done with the cover, we're going to use these corners. I'm going to use these cute corners. We're going to be using these corners. It seems like these corners have a little bit of a round to it right there. It's not like a sharp corner. I had to cut my nails. You see how far down I cut my nail? That's because it was breaking right here. It was breaking. See how far down that was? And a whole bunch of these. This one was breaking right down in there. And the same thing over here. This one still needs to grow out because it's busted right there. But yeah, these corners will be the last thing that I put on. Oh, speaking of lasting, I'm not really sure what the middle is going to be here. But if I do this, let me see. This is the front, or is this the front? They both look kind of bad. Okay. The middle. And then I got to put that thing through here before I even glue that down. Yeah, I almost forgot that. I would have been out of luck. And I glued this all together before I did that. Make sure there's no gaps there. Put that to the side. Okay, this is the only way I'm going to be able to do this is by finding the middle here. And we're going to put it down an inch. Put it down an inch. Make sure this is folded up real good. Everything meets where it's supposed to. Right about there. About an inch down. Yeah. Maybe I should go down a little bit more. Yeah, let me go down a little bit more. About another, maybe half inch, 3/4 of an inch. Right about there. Yep, right about here. Okay. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Perfect. Now, let me get some of that. Just grab a handful. Where's my Pokemon? Oh, this has got glue all over it. I gotta take the glue off of that. Okay. This back back up. Now I need to remove all the pencil marks I just did. This one will be fine, but that one won't be. So where's my black eraser? Right there. I'm gonna go the lengthwise. There. Okay. Software update. Enter your password to schedule the software update for tonight. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, my Mac wants to do a software update. I hope this is the right one. I hope it's that one because I'm not really sure which one it wants. It's the Apple or the computers or the Mac itself, the system password, or the Chrome. Where is, right here, my mouse? Oh, that's not the one. Okay, I think I know which one they want. They want my system software. Let me see. Not that one either? What the heck? Is it the Google one? Yeah, the system. I just put the wrong one in there. Okay. I have so many passwords. I gotta remember which one is which. Which one goes where? Okay, so I'm not sure if I should go ahead and do the. I think I will. The curve around the corners. And this one, the smallest one possible. That's all we need. It's just a tiny curve like that. So that this can fit in here very nice. Oh yes. Already looking good. This really helped rounding the corner, the tiny corner. I don't know if I should do it to the one in the inside, the big spine, the spine and front and back, the front and back cover. Okay, going this way. Now this has a direction which way it's going because of this. Otherwise, it didn't matter which way it was going for a while. And then this will go right here. I'm hoping it'll go right here now the way to the top, but if it has to go all the way to the top, that's all right. And then it will open up like this. So I'm gonna need to look for some bling bling, so you can't really spot this in here. I need to get some bling bling, but I think I do want. Oh, okay, I gotta go. I'm starting to faint like. I'm starting to feel fainty. Bye, guys. Bye. Love y'all. God bless. Let's see if I can get the hearts to come out. The heart don't want to come out. Okay. But yeah, we will get all of this, take all these clips off tomorrow and continue working on the rest of the pockets. Just gotta go back on the corners. We're gonna make sure those corners stay sealed. And then we can work on the pages once we're done. Bye. Adios. That's upside down.